You should see the other guy. You should see the other guy, let me tell you that. That's the problem with today's world. We're all too opinionated. Way too opinionated for our own good. All over an opinion. All over an opinion. All over an opinion. Alright, so hey guys, how you doing today? My name is Brendan Brownlee, and today we're going to be looking over the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and its remake. And guys, without further ado, I just want to get into it. So with the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it's simply about a group of 5 people that end up meeting a hitchhiker. This hitchhiker is pretty freaking crazy, and well, they get rid of him because of the fact he pulls a knife out on them. Well, whatever. So they go into this house so that way they can, like, I think it's their dad's house who just passed away, and they're going to his house to, like, get some stuff, and then they end up coming across this family, which just so happens that the hitchhiker is a part of, and this family is a family of cannibals, and they all start to die one by one. Oh shit. So what I like about this movie is, well, the dread. This movie is actually unrelentingly disturbing and very creepy, psychotic, because of the fact this feels kind of real. It looks real. Given the fact that it's grainy and the fact that the very beginning seems like a documentary opening, something that you would watch in science class, it's got that feel to it. And it looks very realistic and is really, really creepy for that fact. The acting is decent for the most part. Most of the acting is very good. Only problem I have with the main character's performance is the fact that all she does is scream and just smash through a window and then finally get picked up at the end by random luck. So no real heroine per se, just someone that is suffering that is trying to get out, and that's what happens. And I must say, like, I am just this movie overall has a very creepy tone to it, very creepy. But the problem with it is that every now and then the pacing is very slow, and some of it is just annoying. Mainly with the screaming from the main character. That's just kind of annoying. But then with the rest of the movie, it's overall very creepy and just overall very creepy movie. And that's why I'm going to give the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the original, a 7 out of 10. With the remake made by Platinum Dunes in 2003, which Platinum Dunes is a Michael Bay company, and Michael Bay sucks dick at most of his movies. Why is it that the first of, like, his respective franchises or respective movies stuff is decent? I don't get it because of the fact I think the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake is pretty decent. Our main characters are a lot more likable in this movie, and that's one of the big pluses. But actually, what am I doing? I normally get into the story. The story is virtually the same, except for the hitchhiker that they pick up is actually a victim from, well, the cannibals, or from this family. And, well, it's kind of really screwed up because she ends up killing herself, and then before we need to get to the police, and then what do you know, the police are part of the family too. And it's just overall a lot more of a creepy, it makes it so that way the family's more expansive and has more control. There's a lot more people in the family than the people in the original, which is fine. But anyways, let's get into the positives. As I just said, the performances and the characters are all around better. We actually get some truly well thought out characters, and we get some really nice and we get some really good character development. We also have a strong heroine this time that ends up cutting off Leatherface's goddamn arm. Wow, that's actually kind of freaking insane. The cinematography is also very good in this movie, as it is in the original. The cinematography in here is updated, and I love certain shots in this movie. This movie is also creepy, but not nearly as creepy as the original. The feel that this movie has feels like more or less a modern horror movie, obviously. It feels like a modern horror movie, but it's still pretty creepy, especially when we see Leatherface wearing the skin of one of the victims, like as a face. And it's really creepy, and I like the fact that we also get kind of a backstory to Leatherface, that he has this rare genetic disease with his face, and how like bacteria is slowly eating away at his face, and he just wants to fit in, and he wants to look normal, and that's why he cuts people's faces off and like wears them. So I kind of like that idea. It's not bad. Only problem I would really have with this movie is that it's just that it doesn't recapture the feel of the original, which really sucks, because that's the main selling point of the original, is that it has a very creepy feel. Aside from that, the writing's better, the directing's better, the acting's overall better, with better characters. I would say that the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Remake is overall a pretty decent movie, and that's why I'm going to give it also a 7 out of 10. There you go, we just went over the movie The Texas Chainsaw Massacre and its remake. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whatever day, evening, night time you're watching this, and I'll see you all next time.